Finally, the moment arrives for the shaman and his wife to go into the sacred cave. It's extraordinary. A tunnel at least 100 yards long, stretching deep beneath the ancient city. If ever there was an entrance to the underworld, this is it. In silence, we follow them in. I'm struck by the beauty of the sacred space the Maya have created. For 500 years, they've kept their beliefs alive here. It occurs to me, they've recreated the cave of the Popol Vuh, the cave where the world was born, and they're still worshiping in it today. As we leave the cave, another question occurs to me. Here, and at Palenque, we have a cave in a mountain. In the Yucatan, we have underground rivers. Is there a place where all three exist together? A cave and a river in a mountain?
Yeah, the Mayans believe there is a place in the high jungles of Guatemala. We call it Candelaria.
It's a real place.
Yeah.
Really? You've got to take me there.
Okay, let's go.
This is turning into an epic adventure, and there's more to come. We're heading for Guatemala's high jungle. My goal is the hidden spiritual birthplace of the Maya world, where I hope to finally discover the secrets of Maya pyramids. But the journey's going to be a wild one. What I found out so far about Maya pyramids is just amazing. In their pyramids, the Maya were recreating mountains with caves and rivers in them, entrances to the underworld. In Chichicastenango in the Guatemalan highlands, I finally found out why. The Maya Book of Genesis, the Popol Vuh, tells how the world was born from a cave and river in a mountain. In the ritual at the man-made cave outside Chichicastenango, I realized that for millennia, wherever they could, the Maya have sought to recreate that sacred space. Even more amazing, I've discovered that the sacred mountain, cave, and river of the Popol Vuh were based on a real place, Candelaria. To see this cave and to see a prayer happening there, and to understand that this cave is built on the model of a real cave, which is not far from here, that just makes me want to get there like now. The highlands are laced with rivers, and one of them is taking us down into the high jungle. The caves of Candelaria are our goal, but first, we're going to visit the Maya ruins of Cancuén, the only Maya city with no pyramid. Paradoxically, it may hold the key to all Maya pyramids. I'm excited because Cancuén is the site of one of the most famous Maya archaeologists alive today, Arthur Demarest. While Benicio plans our next river trip, I go in search of Arthur. They call him the Indiana Jones of Maya archaeology. I'm told Arthur has uncovered entire Maya cities, faced down tomb robbers, and received countless death threats, many at gunpoint.
Yeah, you must be Josh. Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you. I gotta get the photos. I'm supposed to look like him. Every time they come, they're disappointed. I'm sorry. I do what I can.
Arthur is eccentric, brilliant, and he talks nonstop.
They're gonna start making all my colleagues do it, and my colleagues are gonna hate me, but
he probably knows more about pyramids and Maya kings than anybody alive.
Because I'm gonna forget. And
as I walk around the city with Arthur, I'm struck by something. There are palaces, but no pyramids. Canquen was a spiritual power center, but there are no temples or pyramids. Why?
Well, everything about the place can be explained in terms of the fact that there are no temples here. The core of every Maya site is this collection of temples. Maybe they've got natural temples, the real Huitz. And these are the temples of the site. Huitz means a sacred hill with a cave in it. We are at the base of the highlands here, where the Chinaha Mountains slam into the rainforest. I mean, it is a boom, just like that. And the rivers that are coming off the highlands, because these are very soft limestone mountains, they don't go over, they go through, and they come shooting out. We have them all over here. So this site doesn't need temples. They got the real thing.
So you're saying that the people of Canquen didn't need to build temples because they already had them here?
Yes, they had them.
And
they're much better. The ones that God makes are much better. I mean, these things are awesome. So that explains everything about this site.
Okay.
Because the temples here, they're caves, and you go explore them, you find the stuff from Canquen, the offerings, you find that's where they're doing their religion.
Was there any reason for these caves to be considered a path to the underworld
Yes.
here? That's important here as well.
Oh, no, it comes from here. There are 39 kilometers of caves. There are 9 places, 9, like the 9 levels of the underworld, where the river comes out of the Huitz, out of the mountain, and comes out and then goes back in. So not just in terms of local religion, but in terms of the kings in the north, they knew too. These guys got the real Huitz,
So this
and
was
they would come.
This was a spiritual power center.
Oh yeah, there's more ceramics from Palenque here than any other place except Palenque. And do you know how far away Palenque is?
It's a long way.
Yeah, in the Maya world, that's China. This is the
So people were coming here from all over the Maya world, including Palenque, to worship. It's even possible that Pakal was one of them. This is final confirmation that I'm on the right track. Candelaria seems to be the spiritual birthplace of the whole Maya world, and it's not far off. And then, Benicio and I see the Huitz, the perfect pyramid-shaped limestone mountains Arthur was talking about. There are lots of them. Now we both just want to get to the river, which will take us there. As soon as we're in our kayaks, we discover another of the amazing features of this landscape Arthur told us about. The whole river gushes out of one hole in the rock. It's astonishing. From here, it's downstream to the Candelaria Caves. But we have one last hurdle to clear. The water may look gentle now, but between us and the caves are deadly rapids. Time to get our helmets on and lash our gear tightly to the kayaks. My trip to the Maya underworld is about to get very interesting. This water is shooting down into the jungle from the highlands. As the water roars around the huge boulders and bends in the river, it creates treacherous whirlpools. Getting caught in one could be dangerous, even fatal. The river is full of massive boulders, both above and below the water. That's me clinging to my kayak after flipping over. Luckily, I'm able to climb back in and continue. It's a harrowing ride, but Benicio and I make it through the rapids with only a few scrapes and bruises. More of the pyramid-shaped mountains called Huitz tell us we're getting very close. On our final approach to the caves, the water calms down. I'm about to see the place I've been searching for all this time.
So the cave that Benicio has been taking me to is just around the corner here. And I'm excited because it's been a long journey through both the Yucatan and Guatemala. And I just want to get there and see what it looks like. Wow.
This is amazing. The cave is even more spectacular than I imagined. It's all here, the cave and the river in the heart of the mountain. The entrance to Xibalba. This is the river Pakal thought his soul would travel down when he died, leading him towards the Maya afterlife and his rebirth as a god. Finally, I'm in the sacred place Pakal was trying to recreate in his Great Pyramid at Palenque. My quest to discover why Pakal built his pyramid has come full circle. It all started right here at Palenque. Now I really understand why Pakal's tomb, in fact, every Maya pyramid, is a mountain with a cave and a river inside it. No wonder the ancient Maya were the greatest pyramid builders in the world. For every one pyramid the Egyptians built, the Maya built 10. Every Maya town and city had its pyramid, and every one of them was designed to bring people close to the mountain, the cave, and the river where the world was born.